This is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago, talking crude oil. Crude oil, two-day pullback now. Yesterday we were down a little over 1.25%. Today down about 1.75%, almost down 2% on the lows today, falling down to about 63.10 or so in the WTI contract. Now stocks are falling as well, so energy stocks are falling along with not only the price of crude oil, but the overall drop in the market. And what does that mean? Oftentimes there's investors in similar underlyings, energy and energy stocks. You could see some selling of crude oil to make up for the losses in energy stocks that this particular type of investor would want to hold. Sometimes you can use crude oil as a hedge for that. You go in, you go long the energy stocks, and you go short the crude oil contract, hoping that if they fall together, which oftentimes they do, you can make some money on the short in crude oil. But CFTC is showing record longs in crude, so if this sell-off were to continue in the crude oil past this two-day point, getting more closer to that $60 level, which we're nowhere near right now, trading again well above 63, then you have the issue of, do those longs, those record longs that the CFTC reported in the speculative side, the hedge fund world, start to get out of those longs and push this further and faster to where the volatility of crude oil actually spikes on its way down? So looking at that from a crude oil perspective as well. Also, the dollar is stable. Now the dollar, again, lower today, but sort of coursing along the bottom just below that 90 level in the dollar index. Now, the dollar's awaiting direction from not only the FOMC, but from POTUS, from the President of the United States in the State of the Union address. Talked about it before. Again, President pushed it down in January. Secretary of the Treasury followed suit. They both tried to walk it back. And now he's got the State of the Union address where personally we expect him to address whether the executive branch's policy is strong dollar or weak dollar. And again, commodities, inverse relationship to the dollar, and the stable dollar right now is kind of holding a little bit of a floor to crude oil, but you could see a little bit of a bid come back if the State of the Union or the FOMC gets an extended sell-off in the dollar once both are complete. This is Bob Iaccino talking crude oil futures from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.